missed out on getting some questions to you last week, Brandon. I was pretty much back-to-back stacked every night that week, getting ready for scout camp.
That's all right.
It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Community Media Trivia is live and on the air. I'm your co-host, Brandon, along with Anna.
Hello.
tonight. It's our second week of holding down the fort here on
know.
trivia, and so far we haven't burnt down the fort.
Oh, well, the night is still young, so let's
is.
knock on some wood just
Yeah.
in case.
And I hear rumors that we may have to do this again next week.
That is very possible,
The-
yes.
The possibility of us burning down the fort is increasing.
Okay,
by the minute.
let's not jinx ourselves. Okay, we've been off to a really good start so far, so.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're doing okay. We have Greg Weaver with us this week. Last week, Corey Smith came in first place. This week, Corey's on assignment. He's out doing some filming. So we'll miss Corey this week. But Greg, it's good to see you. How was you were at camp, right?
I was at summer camp with the girls' troop, Scouting America, formerly known as Boy Scouts, formerly known as BSA. It's up at lovely Camp Bayshore, just up by Fort Indian Town Gap. It was very warm.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
wet. Great place, actually. Had a pretty good time. As good of a time as a 47-year-old man can have when surrounded by teenage girls.
It sounds
No.
like the plot or the beginning of a horror film.
Yeah. There was a little bit of midnight vomit, some unexpected feminine things. It was great. They all got their merit badges.
Good.
So Greg, we actually just finished up our summer camp, and I was not teaching teenagers, but I was teaching kids ages 5 to 12. But my group was primarily ages 5 to 6, so we definitely had some potty accidents, and definitely had some run-ins with some wildlife that we had to be like, let's have a teaching moment, kids. So yeah, and it was hot out. It was just hot, but wonderful time. So I hope you had as much fun as I did.
Yeah, I'd love to get some of the scouts down here at Strawberry Hill.
I would love that. I would have so much
That
fun.
place is lovely.
Thank
I really
you.
like it up there.
Thank you.
Well, it's good to have you back, Greg, and hopefully you can reclaim your rightful place at the top of the list.
We'll see.
Would like to mention before we get into it, some of our banner sponsors, and you also can become a banner sponsor. If you want details on that, go to the Community Media's website. I believe it's communitymedia.net, and there's a section on there about becoming a banner sponsor, the perks of becoming a banner sponsor, and you should definitely check that out and support community media that way. Some of our banner sponsors are Adams County Community Foundation, the Adams County Sports Hall of Fame, Destination Gettysburg, Classic Antique Innovations, Claire Lohman Realtor, and UPMC Life Changing Medicine. So we thank everyone who has become a banner sponsor so far. And again, look into it. We could use all of your support, and you would benefit from it as well. So you should definitely check that out. So here we are again, trivia.
No, I'm so excited.
Typically, we're both back here with Greg.
Yeah, I look like a
So-
third host tonight.
Yeah.
Scaled up.
Yeah.
Give me get to the right distance. There we go.
You could be in studio with us, Greg, if you want to.
Good.
There's plenty of space. We could tag team.
Yeah, there's a lot of space right here.
Yeah.
How warm is it in the studio tonight, guys?
It's not too bad. I feel a slight breeze. I don't know if that's, because it's an old building and there's a draft, or if there's a fan going somewhere.
So being outside all day, every day for the last several weeks, I don't feel like it's so bad in here. I'm more accustomed to the heat. So I think it's kind of nice out here, or nice in here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It beats, 95 degrees and,
For sure.
and stagnant.
110% humidity.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
All right, so we're going to get started here soon. You all know the rules, or you should know the rules by now if you're a first-time player. Go to crowd.live, enter the code CW33J, or if you have a smartphone, you can scan the QR code on your screen, and it should take you right to the application where you can play along. The faster you answer the question, the more points you get, as long as you get the question right. And as Jeff would say, dexterity can be an issue. So make sure you're pushing on the right answer if you know it. And everybody have fun. Hopefully we'll all learn something new together. We learned a lot last week about Gettysburg.
We did, a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder who came up with all of those questions.
They must have been two really smart people, though.
Yeah. Very smart.
Good luck, everybody. Here we go.
Which of the following is Hulk Hogan's signature finishing move? Sharpshooter, running leg drop, diamond cutter, or tombstone pile driver?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I know the answer to this question.
I don't. I don't know the answer.
I should be playing.
Is it D, tombstone
No,
pile
it's
driver?
it's the running leg drop.
Oh.
The tombstone is the Undertaker's finishing move.
Oh, that does make sense.
R.I.P. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's signature finishing move in the wrestling ring is the running leg drop. The running leg drop was often concluding, oh my gosh, the concluding move of many of Hogan's matches, leading him to victory and making it a key element of his character's legacy.
Before he hit the leg drop, though, he hit the big boot.
I
It was the big
Don't,
boot and then the leg
you're
drop.
speaking another language.
Take a break to consider whether this Nestle chocolate bar favorite uses a hyphen in its name. True or false? We don't have the picture on our screen, so I don't.
You should go
It's got-
false, I'll go true.
Okay.
It's got a picture of both. I
Hey!
said false, but I think I was wrong.
We have another special guest on here. Hey, Dan. Welcome.
Yeah, hey everybody.
We are
Forgot to chime in there.
we are joined by Dan Brannon, Executive Director of Strawberry Hill, and my boss.
Good to see you, Dan.
Cool.
Hey guys.
The Kit Kat, spelled with 2 oversized Ks and no hyphen.
As you can tell from the image.
Yeah, hopefully the people at home are actually seeing the image. Schwoofy from Boston, #1.
What does the word loppet refer to? Marine snail, breed of rabbit, long-distance ski race, or Scandinavian meat pie? What's funny is that's the face that I make whenever I see these.
I
Beat pop.
know that that's Alicia Silverstone, but I don't know what a loppet is. Never heard of it.
I'm thinking rabbit, but leave us.
A long-distance ski race.
Yeah. I have
What?
no interest in skiing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
terrible at it. Popular in the in Northern Europe and places with significant snowfall, a loppet is a long-distance cross-country ski race showcasing endurance, strategy, and community spirit. In Scandinavian loppet, and I may actually be saying this wrong because I've only ever seen it written. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm proud to say Ski Liberty actually had to wrap a pole with a pad that they didn't wrap before, thanks to me.
Who holds the record for the most #1 albums on the Billboard Top Country Albums chart? Garth Brooks, Willie Nelson, George Strait, or Alan Jackson? I don't think any country song should ever be on any #1 Billboard Top chart.
And those are fighting
Well,
words.
it is a country chart.
Oh, okay, they have to have their own chart.
Yes.
Yes,
just the-
because country music is actually amazing.
It is George Strait. Huh.
And George Strait is
George
awesome.
Strait.
Old country music, like 60s, 50s is amazing.
As of 2025, George Strait holds the record for the most albums at the top of the Billboard Top Country Albums chart, often referred to as the King of Country. Strait has received numerous awards throughout his incredible career, and in 2006 he was selected for the Country Music Hall of Fame because he couldn't make it into the regular Music Hall of Fame.
Fighting words. Don't mess with George Strait. What is the name of this iconic character from the Smurfs? Smurferina, Smurfette, Smurfella, or Smurf Girl?
I feel like
What
this
was the
is
name
a
of the
soft
black-haired
toss.
one?
What?
I don't
The
remember.
black-haired girl Smurf that existed very briefly. I think it was actually Gargamel, like, turned himself into a Smurf girl.
Well,
This is
people
a-
say Smurfette, and they
This
would
is-
be
this
right.
is- This is a soft toss.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know of any other female Smurf.
There's like one episode.
Smurfette was
Yeah.
introduced in the Smurfs 1958. I didn't realize it was that old. Comic strip in 1966 and was originally a scraggly raven-haired weirdo created by their nemesis Gargamel. There you go. Greg knew it.
Schwoofy from Boston, it's number 1 still. Ruby from Boston, number 2, and Greg coming in at number 3. Which cartoon feline is shown in this image? Top Cat, Tom, Heathcliff, or Garfield?
I think this is a gimme for anyone over the age of 45.
I was gonna say, I know this image, but I cannot think of the name. I know it's not Heathcliff or Garfield.
No, I believe it's Top Cat.
It's not Tom from Tom and Jerry.
No.
Cat.
Yep. 100% of the people say Top Cat, and they're correct. Created as a parody of sitcom character Sergeant Bilko, Top Cat was an animated alley cat and leader of a feline gang. The original series Top Cat only ran for 1 season, but found later popularity as a Saturday morning cartoon.
It's a Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera, yeah.
Oh, that takes me back.
Or as I called it, Hanna-Barbara.
Which movie in the Rocky film franchise did Hulk Hogan appear as Thunderlips, a professional wrestler who challenges Rocky? Rocky 2, Rocky 5, Rocky 3, or Rocky 4? I do not know the answer to this one. I'm going to default to you because I know you know the answer.
I think it's, was thinking it was 2, but the people say 3, and they're right.
Who's three? But he, well, you know what? He fought Mr. T in
Yeah,
Rocky,
Mr.
so.
T, that's what I was thinking of.
And Mickey died.
And, sorry.
In 1982's Rocky 3, Hulk Hogan made a memorable appearance as Thunderlips, a flamboyant professional wrestler who squares off against Rocky Balboa in a charity match. Hogan successfully crossed over into acting appearances, and so on.
That's what really kind of catapulted Hulk Hogan into Hollywood. What is the meaning of the pirate slang booty? Treasure, flag, underwater, or whale? And this is a photo of an actual pirate.
Very historically accurate.
Yes, very historically accurate with the
Super Soaker?
Nerf. Oh, Super Soaker, okay. The people say treasure. 100% of the people say treasure, and they would be correct.
I like the flag in the background.
In the pirate slang, booty refers to treasure, often plundered or stolen from ships and settlements. Famous pirate encounters in history usually revolved around securing booty, such as gold coins, jewels, and valuable goods. Very different meaning when compared to other modern interpretations of the word.
See, this is kind of false, though. What pirates really went after was food, clothing, tools.
Mr. Monopoly, the mascot of the classic board game, has never been shown wearing a monocle. False or true? This is one of those mandala effects.
Yes.
Because I swear, this is not a false memory. I remember him having a monocle.
I remember it too.
It's the
I
same
thought his
thing.
name was Uncle Pennybags, not Mr. Monopoly.
Is this another mandala one? Because I think you're right.
The answer is true. Never been shown wearing a monocle.
A classic mandala effect example, the famous Monopoly board game mascot does not, nor ever has, worn a monocle. I swear, I will put $100 down on this. I know I remember him having one. Same thing with the cornucopia, the
and the-
fruit of the loom.
And the Berenstain Bears?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
Berenstain
I'm
Bears.
sure I have
Oh,
underwear similar to cornucopia. Might want it.
Which of these is not one of the 9 countries that boast a 100% literacy rate? Andorra, North Korea, Ukraine, or the Netherlands?
No, wait a minute. Is this like actually evaluated, or is this just according to them? Because we all know North Korea.
According to them, I would say it's a
Oh,
safe bet.
Crap. Well, that's definitely got that one wrong then.
The people say North Korea, but it's actually the Netherlands. Nobody got that right.
I think we could argue this one on technicality.
While global average literacy rate overall is 87%, the 9 countries that boast 100 are Andorra, Finland, Greenland, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, Norway, North Korea, Ukraine, Uzbekistan. The Netherlands is not one of the 9.
And all of those are trustworthy statistics,
Sure.
just like my
Just a-
memory. The third largest parade in the United States is named after the legendary pirate Jean de Boeuf, Jean Lafitte, Jose Gaspar, or John Rackham.
There's only one guy on there that actually sounds like a real person.
There's only one on there that I know is a pirate.
Yeah.
Wonder if this was one of those AI answers.
Jose Gaspar.
What?
I would never have
Who's
guessed
Jose
that.
Gaspar?
I have no idea. Inaugurated in Tampa, Florida in 1904, the Gasparilla Pirate Parade is the third largest parade in the United States after the Rose Bowl Parade and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The theme and focal point of Gasparilla is a theatrical invasion of
The
a place.
mythical-
I always thought that
mythical
the
pirate Jose.
Hanover Halloween parade was the largest in the country. What famous game show was hosted by this media personality when he popped up in the 1996's Happy Gilmore? Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Hollywood Squares, or The Price is Right?
Anybody who was homesick with grandma in the 80s knows the answer to this.
Yes.
This was a staple of childhood.
I always wanted to spin that
Price
big
is
wheel.
Wrong.
Yeah. I always would think that I knew the answer and be like, the car is worth $2,000. And then it turns out I'd be way off.
When Happy Gilmore premiered in 1996, Bob Barker was the much beloved host of The Price is Right. This cameo was very surprising because of the violence juxtaposed to the very kind persona he had crafted over the years. I love the word juxtaposition, by the way. It's one of my
Yes.
favorite words.
I do too.
Ruby from Boston, number 1.
In traditional British bingo slang, what number is represented by the term two fat ladies? 88, 44, 66, or 22?
This is a double points question also.
I think I got it wrong.
I feel like this has to be 88.
I mean,
Well,
Just
wait,
based
the
on the
bingo
shape.
doesn't go up to 88, does it?
British bingo might?
it is 88.
Huh.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
In traditional
Huh.
British 90-ball bingo slang, the term two fat ladies refers to the number 88. This nickname emerged because the two number eights look like two plump ladies standing side by side.
British
Interesting.
slang doesn't make any sense.
Interesting. Ruby from Boston, Schwolfie from Boston, and Breezy. Top 3. From what language is the word moped derived? Swedish, Dutch, Turkish, or Arabic? I've always thought about getting a moped, or like a Vespa.
To ride through town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Would you
no.
get like a fun little horn, like beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very you.
Little helmet.
Yeah.
The people think Dutch, but they would be wrong. It's actually Swedish.
I had no idea.
The word moped was coined by the Swedish journalist Harold Nielsen in 1952 as a portmanteau of the Swedish words for motor and pedaler. The original moped was a bicycle equipped with an engine, though modern versions, wasn't fast enough. The
I can't read
the
that
Swedish
fast.
Or like a
word,
motorcycle with pedals.
Swedish word messed me up there.
There's only one F in the Oreo cookie variety double stuff Oreo. True or false?
No, is this another Mandela effect?
You know, Sean Garrett has me questioning all of my memories. Thank you, Sean.
This can't be right. This has to be false.
It has to be. There
Pretty
have to
sure
be
it's
two
true.
Fs. Dan, true or false? No?
I think it's false, but it's probably true.
What?
No, it rings a bell. I think I've stared at it before and it bothered me.
First introduced in 1974, double stuffed Oreos feature a thicker layer of the cream filling compared to the original cookie. These are also by far my
We
favorite.
need to go to the grocery store when we leave here
We're
and
gonna
check
prove
this
this.
out.
Take a photo of it. Post it on community media's page.
The
Schwolfie
original cream filling was mostly lard.
from Boston.
That's probably why I love it.
What rock legend teamed up with Olivia
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo in a surprise duet at the Governor's Ball 2025 in New York City? David Byrne, David Lee Roth, Anthony Kiedis or Mick Jagger? Kiedis?
Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. I have no idea.
I only listen to country.
Everyone says Mick Jagger.
Probably Mick Jagger.
David Byrne, I'm not even sure who that is.
David Byrne.
Mick Jagger?
I would have voted Mick Jagger.
Everyone thought Mick Jagger, but it was David Byrne. At the 2025 Governor's Ball, Olivia Rodrigo caused a massive sensation, a duet with David Byrne and his band on the Talking Heads hit song Burning Down the House.
I don't know if I would call David Byrne a rock legend. I know they're more popular over in Europe, but legend's kind of pushing it.
Which girl group had a worldwide #1 hit in 1999 with the song Say My Name? TLC, Destiny's Child, En Vogue, or Spice Girls? All of which, let me say, as a teenager in the 90s, I idolized all 4 of these groups.
I did not.
They were so good. And this song in particular just still slays.
Hit you in the feels.
It's, I love me some Beyonce.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You know, the fact that my father got this question right,
Wow.
It's because he's got good taste in music. The girl group Destiny's Child was comprised of Beyonce Knowles, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams, and Say My Name is a hit song from their second studio album, The Writing's on the Wall. Released in 1999, the single won group many awards.
I like Beyonce in the Pink Panther movie. That was cool. What is the name of this man who makes a cameo in virtually every Marvel film in the MCU? Peter Parker, Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, or Stan Lee? And again, we don't see the picture, but I know this.
I was going to say, I don't think
know
you
this
even...
one.
Yeah.
Dan, you know this one?
Yeah, Stan Lee.
Yes.
Was I allowed to say that quick?
the creator.
Yeah. It's kind of like Stephen King appearing in most of
Yeah.
his movies as well. While Stan Lee is well known as the prolific creator and visionary of many, many popular comic book characters, he's also the highest grossing actor of all time, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, thanks to his many cameos in Marvel movies. His box office gross exceeds $30 billion. Billion with a B.
Wow.
That's amazing. What percentage of flatulence is comprised of fecal matter particulates? A, 90%, B, 75%, C, 0%, or D, 35%? Who came up with this question?
But it
I mean,
really,
there's a technical answer here, and do we count sharks?
this question really stinks.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
0%.
0%.
I say 0. Yeah, that was my guess.
They're primarily gas, but I
I
mean,
married.
Of the gases that comprise a tube,
Methane.
nitrogen, oxygen, methane, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide, volatile methyl sulfides have been identified as responsible for the odor, and to a lesser degree, hydrogen sulfide gas and methanethiol. But unless there is actual matter that comes out, it's all just gas.
That's just gas.
Yeah.
What dinosaur, I'm sorry, what is that? What dinosaur film features Jimmy Buffett running away from danger while carrying 2 of his signature margaritas? The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Dinosaur, Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World?
We just watched this one.
This was Jurassic World, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes. We did just watch this one.
Yeah.
In 2015's Jurassic World, a new version of the theme park is shown complete with its own Margaritaville restaurant. The eatery comes under attack by pterodactyls, and none other than the late Jimmy Buffett escapes certain doom while protecting his favorite frozen concoction. I don't think I even noticed him in that movie.
I guess I didn't. I was so.
really quick.
Yeah. Which of these U.S. coins features President Franklin D. Roosevelt? A, the nickel, B, the quarter, C, the dime, or D, the penny?
This one's kind of a gimme. They included a picture.
And I feel like we need to talk more about this question number 19.
The one that's full of hot air?
Yeah.
It is the dime. Because we know what all the other presidents look like based on photographs. The United States dime, worth 10 cents, has been a fixture of American currency since its introduction by the Coinage Act of 1792. Since 1946, the image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt has featured on the front of the dime.
Wasn't it an Indian head before that?
Uh,
I know the nickel was. And
nickel, yeah.
That's sick.
Which of these historical events took place on December 7th, 1941? Attack on Pearl Harbor, Wall Street crash, Wright brothers flight, or sinking of the Titanic? I don't want to be thinking about boats sinking right now.
Dan, the questions are usually a bit more difficult.
Yeah, so that was an easy one.
Yeah.
There's been quite a few gimmies this time around.
Attack on
We're
Pearl
still
Harbor.
losing.
100% of the people got that right. On December 7th, 1941, the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service launched a surprise military strike on the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. This attack, which led to the destruction of numerous ships and the loss of over 2,000 American lives, resulted in the United States something
Entering World War II.
entering World War II.
Then Hitler declared war on us.
In a reboot of the late 1980s film franchise, who takes on the starring role in the 2025 comedy The Naked Gun? Liam Neeson, Jason Statham, Gerard Butler, or Russell Crowe? How did I not know this is even a thing? I used to love the Naked Gun movies.
I'm not okay with the choice of actors on this.
Please tell me it's Jason Statham.
No, it's like this is the guy that's gonna like track you down for stealing his daughter. Like it's not the Naked Gun guy. This isn't
The Naked
Leslie Nielsen.
The Naked Gun stars Liam Neeson and costs $42 million to produce, plus millions more to market. If the comedy succeeds, it might encourage movie studios to invest more in comedies. You know, perhaps if they had chosen Jason Statham, because I would totally pay money to go see that.
But he's not funny.
He's awesome, though.
He is awesome.
In what year did Neil Armstrong first step onto the moon, reciting the famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind"? 1960, 1975, 1972, or 1969? I feel like this is a soft toss, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
75% of the
8
people
years
say 69, and they would be correct.
Dan, did you watch this on TV when it happened?
Yeah, I did. However they put it on, my parents had it on there when I was 8.
Was it as amazing as I think it would have been?
Yeah, even for an 8-year-old, I think it was pretty cool to watch. Just because we could look outside and see the moon and then try to figure out how somebody was even up there.
Yeah. One of those moments where you'd probably never forget where you are when
Yeah.
when it happened.
Which of these popular TV shows did not debut in 1994? Seinfeld, Party of Five, ER, or Friends?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one.
Is this your show?
It is my show.
We know the answer now.
It's my favorite show of all time.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can tell by the celebratory dancing.
Yes, it is Seinfeld. Seinfeld debuted in '89.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
While ER, Friends, and Party of Five all debuted in 1994, Seinfeld aired its first episode 5 years earlier on July 5th, 1989. Often hailed as a prolific show about nothing, the sitcom gained immense popularity, welcoming audiences into the neurotic world of comic zone stuff.
Just knocked
Shenanigans.
me down to third place.
Schwolfie from Boston hanging in #1. What year is mentioned in the film title Blank, A Space Odyssey, an epic 1968 sci-fi film directed by Stanley Kubrick? So this is one where you have to type in the number, not the word, the number.
We would be here for a while if you were trying to type in. But do they get bonus points if they can type it out in Roman numerals?
Ooh.
oh,
Hey, there you go.
Am I?
2001. Most people got it. Impressive. With a screenplay written by Stanley Kubrick and Arthur C. Clarke, the 1968 sci-fi classic 2001: A Space Odyssey follows a group of astronauts, scientists, and computer named HAL on a journey to Jupiter. Here are our winners.
Third place, Greg with 1346.
It's a good score.
That is a good score.
Ruby from Boston, and second place with 1392.
And Schwolfie from Boston with 1421. We seem to have a lot more players from Boston. We should
Yeah.
have your mom on here as well.
Yeah, she's also from Boston.
Yeah, get the whole crew on.
Number 9, we had Go Penn State with a high score of 0. Courtney T at number 8. Barbara at number 7. Diane at number 6. And Denny Weaver at number 5. Breezy coming in at number 4. Greg at number 3. Ruby from Boston in second. And Schwolfie from Boston in first place.
So out of the top 5, we have 2 families represented,
Yeah,
just out of the top 5. That's pretty incredible.
that is cool. Yeah.
So intelligence must run in families.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's why my family doesn't play, because they would be like, they just don't want to, like, you know, totally put
all
everyone,
the
like
time.
blow everyone out of the water all the time. I'm teasing. My family would love to play, but I forget to send them the link. So that's my fault.
Well, Dan, it's cool to have you on the show.
Well, I'm
Thank you.
glad that Dan reminded me to click on the link to come on, because I was not thinking about it again tonight, so sorry, but yeah, it was fun to watch. I'll have to learn next time how I can actually, is there a way that I can answer these questions somehow?
Yep.
Yeah, see, just like I said, I forgot to send my family the link to play. I also forgot to send you the link to play. So that's, yeah.
I
But
wouldn't have done that well. A lot of these questions, you know, I'm not that great at trivia.
That's all right. It's still just fun to play. And it's really nice to have you on. This is,
Yeah,
again,
it's
this
fun.
is Dan Brannon, the executive director at Strawberry Hill, and my boss, the #1 head honcho up at work. And we've been very busy this summer. So it's been really busy. But now with summer camp finally settling down, now we're just kind of starting to chill for a moment. But we do have a couple big things
Yeah,
coming up.
last week we got to redirect a very large timber rattlesnake that was crossing the road, and we wanted him to turn around. And then we contacted Fish and Boat of Pennsylvania, and they came and relocated him safely. But it was I think, Ann and everybody else there, first interesting run-in with a large timber rattlesnake here in Pennsylvania.
And it was huge. Its body was about the width of my arm, the thickness of my arm. It was one of the biggest ones that Officer Diaz from Fish and Boat had seen. She was like, wow, that's a massive snake. So that was quite a run-in.
So
It was a beautiful snake.
can
I think
I,
I would have tried to pet it.
Hey, not gonna lie, we had one naturalist that was like, can I please just take it home? And I had to say, no, absolutely not.
so while we have you on live TV, Dan, I'm going to put you on the spot because I know what Ann's answer is. But what is your favorite thing about Strawberry Hill?
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll tell you other thing. So my favorite thing, honestly, is the team that I have. I'm not just being a boss saying that. We actually have an amazing team, and we are a very small organization, but we got extremely smart, unbelievably dedicated team members. And, you know, I've been working, you know, from the Marine Corps through a lot of work in human services for 40 years, and this is probably the closest, best team that I've worked with. So the team, but second to the team, a far second, is just the landscape and the location of Strawberry Hill. It really is. You're driving through the mountain. You're driving down, you know, kind of flat farmland on Fairfield Road. Then you turn and go down Mount Hope Road through the windy kind of mountainy area. Then it just opens up, and we have a beautiful campus, unbelievable pond and streams and hiking trails. So it really is beautiful. You know, when I get in early and go up and sit on one of the benches, you know, there's a little bit of a kind of mist coming off the pond. I take a picture and I send it to my 3 retired Marine brothers and say, hey, look, working ain't too bad still, all right? So there's a couple of my favorite things about Strawberry Hill.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And I mean, I know I'm biased, but I agree. You have a great team there at Strawberry Hill, and it's definitely become one of my favorite places on earth to come visit. So what you guys do there is really incredible, from education to our community's kids and to preserving the land and the water. It's just what you all do there is pretty incredible, and I'm glad that you were able to join us tonight for trivia and talk a little bit about Strawberry Hill.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll try to join you guys more often. My wife Marilyn's really good at trivia, so I'm going to tell her about it so she joins you guys on
Ooh, we need some more competition. So please bring Marilyn on. I want to see her kick your butt. Not gonna lie.
She can easily kick mine. It wouldn't even be close.
We need a new rivalry.
Stuff I know, so if we work together. Yeah, she knows a lot about books and some movies. She's a heck of a reader. I'd have to do the science stuff. Sports, part of it. Maybe we got to get a team here at my house.
Sounds good.
It's the best way to win. Greg, good to have you back.
Good to be back.
You might be a little rusty maybe from having so many weeks off, because usually we see you right up at the top of the board there. But
No, I don't know, man. That Schwolfie's usually hammering away. So.
But still, top 3. That's good. It's a good spot.
There's worse places.
Yeah, usually when I'm playing, I'm down there towards the bottom. So I would much rather be sitting here at the desk than on that board. Everybody, thank you for joining us this evening for trivia, and allowing the two of us to invade your homes and your computer screens and your television sets. I guess they're gonna let us come back again next week.
Yay!
So.
And you guys are great at this. You guys are a great team.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You haven't racked up any FCC fines. You're doing great.
Yeah,
Well,
we haven't had any federal agents crashing through the window yet, so I guess we're okay as long as that that doesn't happen. But yeah, next week, same time, same channel. We hope that you have a good week, and thanks for joining us. And mahalo, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys.
Thanks for joining in.
So, question. The cut to the corporate National Public Broadcasting, how many pretty much CPC is pretty much full.
I didn't hear anything about. To be fair, I've been so neck deep in summer camp. I have not caught up on the last 5 weeks.
They cut the federal funding and pretty much closing the doors, so.
Well, are you looking to buy or sell real estate? There's only one name you need to know. David L. Sites, broker, owner of Sites Realty Inc. with 44 years of experience. Dave is your man. Call 487-4000, 334-4674, or go on the website, sitesrealtyinc.com. Sites Realty Inc., located at 571 West Middle Street, Gettysburg. Sites Realty Inc. at David L. Sites, broker, owner. Your expert in real estate transactions since 1980. Go Warriors. Go Warriors. Thanks, Dave Sites, for your support of Warrior Sports and community media sports as well. No one's been more loyal and more long-serving a sponsor than Kenny's Marketplace. Three-pointer, back rim, no. Chubb. I'm going to give her the rebound. She worked hard for that and then bounced it on the end line, so it stays with the Warriors. Still scoreless, nearly 3 minutes in. Nice job. Piccarelli to come toward the ball, and there we have it. Delaney feathers the nest with a triple. And the Warriors take a lead, immediately apply pressure after the made basket. Full court pressure. The Panthers answered when Wilson got inside. That's the only danger when you press. The other team, if they handle it well, they can get an easy basket, and that's what happened there. Ronnie Paul, no. Good box out and board by Sophia Morrill. I guess I'd call her Morrill is probably the more likely pronunciation. Oh, I should have grabbed it. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was maybe deflected by the Warriors, but 3-2 Gettysburg. In case you just joined us, you haven't missed a whole lot. A 3 by Maddie Delaney and a deuce for Liz Wilson. That's where we stand. McIncherry, back rim, no. And Paul on the offensive board is fouled. She'll head to the stripe. Well, wide open for player of the game honors. That is for sure. Electric Cooperative shines the spotlight on tonight's player of the game and has been serving the area's electrical needs since 1940. The people behind the power, owned by those they serve. Adams Electric Cooperative, our proud sponsor of player of the game. Lily Estrite returns. Paul hits 1 or 2. 4-2 our score. Reach in on Piccarelli.
Foul number 2, Liberty Piccarelli. That's her first foul. Team first foul. Checking in for your Lady Warriors, number 1, Izzy Sykes.
So Izzy Sykes returns. Not that time for Delaney. Alice Harnish into the fray. So Delaney gets the rebound and she's fouled. Third team foul on East Pennsboro. Liz Wilson called for the hack. Sides. Oh. Over the top. Harnish on the call.